Hi, Jade here from The Hungry Vegan. Today I want to talk to you about baby steps. Now, baby steps add up to one big giant step for mankind. Why am I a believer in baby steps? The one reason I am a big believer in baby steps is because I have seen people fail time and time again. I've been a health coach now for 6 years. I've worked with thousands of people. I have seen so many people fail because they have this all or nothing approach. And I have extremely strict guidelines on people not pushing, this all or nothing approach on people. When people have this all or nothing approach, they tend to go really gun-ho, and they've got their blinkers on. They go, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, bang, 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 bang. And then all of a sudden, a day, a week, a month down the track, bang, it all comes crashing down. Now, when we take little baby steps to get to the long-term goal, the change isn't so drastic, because I like to think about it like this. Let's just say you clean your teeth, and I clean my teeth with my left hand, and I have been doing that my whole life. So all of a sudden, I've got to start cleaning my teeth with this hand. Even doing this, it feels weird. So that's going to take me time to adjust to be able to do it this side, because my lifelong habit has been to do it this side. Now, your lifelong habits have been to eat a certain way, to sleep a certain way, to drink a certain way, to have certain foods, etc. So all of a sudden, when you're moving into a healthy lifestyle, if you start doing everything all at once, all of a sudden you're going to push yourself into chaos. Because all of a sudden you're saying, okay, you're going to eat this way, you're going to sleep this way, you're going to drink this way, you're going to move this way, you're going to do all this, and you just can't do it all. I know there are a small exception of people that do, but even when they are sort of going like that into a new lifestyle, it's not the change that'll end up happening long term. They may eventually say, oh, I'm going to pull this out, I'm going to do this or whatever. So my advice for people always is take your time. Don't push yourself further than you're capable. In saying that, you still got to step out of your comfort zone in order to make change. So, starting with small steps for people, in my honest opinion, is best, rather than being so full on that you end up failing and then you go back into that nothing approach. So, small steps could be that at the moment you might be 60% raw and you want to move in eventually, and then you'd be 70% raw, and then 80% raw, and then 90% raw, then yay, 100% raw. As well as that, you might be, say with your move, your exercise and whatever, you might say, you know what, I'm going to exercise 3 times a week. Then you can move it into 4 and 5, etc. Just make it slow steps. And then, of course, when you move into the raw world, you're going to hear lots of different noise. You're going to hear people saying, you've got to eat this way, you've got to eat that way, you've got to do this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't have that. And all of a sudden your head goes, oh my God, I thought I'd reached the part I wanted to reach, and now it's getting all confusing again. This is why I believe in small steps. This is why I believe in sticking to the plan you've set yourself out to do. For example, if you've been looking at following the 80-10-10 program, which is what I promote, which I love, I'm a huge fan of it, I love it, I love the whole structure of it. Don't start then wandering out because you're hearing noise from other people saying, oh, I follow this way, I do it this way, I do it that way. Because this is going to cause you to have so much confusion that all of a sudden you end up saying, oh my goodness, I can't do it all, it's not working, I'm so flustered, whatever, and you end up quitting. So I don't want any of you to get like that. That's why I am such a believer in not being so rigid. I see people time and time again saying, you should only eat this way, you should do that if you want to be healthy. hang on, hold on a moment. We all have to start somewhere. And understanding that we all have to start somewhere doesn't mean that we have to be in this rigid box. At the point that you're at this point and time of your health journey, stick with that, and then just bit by bit adding on from there. Because when we listen to all these other people, and especially when we're on social media, and I do run an extremely large forum. I've got over 11,000 people on there. It's called Raw Vegan Fruitarians for Life. And some of the things I see people say, you shouldn't eat this way, you should do it this way. And I think, hang on, please. People are just learning. We're starting, we're growing. And take your time to grow, nurture yourself, love yourself. Be proud of the steps that you have taken, and remember how far you've come. When you look back, I mean, because sometimes this is what happens, we end up looking at these people say, I do it this way, I'm this, I'm that, and they put themselves on these huge pedestals, and it can be so overwhelming for people. You're looking, you say, I can't do it all, I'm not ready yet. Forget them. Look at the big picture and say, you know what? Last year, I was still eating chips, I was still eating chocolate, I was still eating cola, I was still eating meat products, or whatever it was, or I was 10 kilos heavier, or I don't know what that is in pounds, I'm sorry. You know, I was this, or last year I couldn't even get off the couch, whatever. I don't need to be up at this elite level. You look back and you say, you know what? I am elite. Look how much I've done. I'm a hero. I'm fantastic. Praise yourself. And you know what? The more you praise yourself, the more you look and say, you know what? I am so proud of my achievements. I don't need to rush everything. I just need to learn to love myself, nurture myself, and improve my own health. Not anybody else's. It's nobody else's journey. It's yours. Be the best version of you. And you'll be far more successful, and I promise you that, than worrying about these, you know, perfect boxes that people think that we need to put ourselves in. Because we're all different, we all move differently, we've all had different habits, we've all had different trials in our life that we've had to overcome, and nobody knows what we're going through. No one understands our financial situations or anything. So don't worry about what anyone else is doing, just concentrate on you. And that is why I am such a believer in baby steps, because those baby steps, bit by bit, you'll look back and say, wow, I am such a success. I can't believe what I've achieved. And the sky's the limit with small steps. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. Share my video. Subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications when I upload new videos. Join my Raw forum, Raw Vegan Fruitarian for Life. And most importantly, love yourself, laugh often, and enjoy life. Bye for now. And I've been down there on the floor.